Good morning, traders. Good morning, everybody. We're going to start in a few minutes. Good morning, all. Good morning, William, JC, Shane. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, all traders. First of all, let me say thank you to all the followers over here that we have. Every Wednesday we have this screen share on Bookmap. We're going to be on YouTube over here on Discord on Bookmap from 9 o'clock. Sometimes we start a little bit earlier. For example, in the room we start at 7 o'clock, the screen share. And it's going to last until 10:30. So we're going to cover this morning the pre-market, so the stocks and the tickers that we're going to trade. We're actually having a trading strategy on large caps, small caps, futures. So I'm looking for A+ setup patterns. First of all, read a disclaimer. As you know, the lessons that we give on Wednesday are for educational purpose only, so read a disclaimer and don't treat this as an investment advice, okay? So it's very important to learn, first of all, the strategy, learn how to trade, and then when you're like, you know, good, for example, in demo with a small account, you start adding a little bit more size and you can grow. What I suggest is also for newbies to take advantage of this opportunity we give, so you can try the trading room for 2 weeks for $50, and then you can have the yearly with a discount for $9.49. All right, so this is discount that we're having. I'm going to leave it in the chat room soon, and then we're going to start. So a few minutes and we're going to start.
SIDU.
Morning, Paul. Good morning, Marcus. We're gonna start soon. All right, so market this morning definitely fading. Our trading strategy over here on the hourly chart, you can see that everything is bullish. Just look right now how Tesla is dumping. We're watching over here Tesla, so simply dump. Okay, we got some short on Tesla 255s. Let's see if we can follow more. Grab at something 256, so risking very, very tight over here. Want to see a fader. Right now we see fader curl down. I think we can get over here even 246 on this bar. Let's see if we can unwind below 254. I'm looking at the tape. And here is dumping, so a good short signal. Amazon is dumping, good short signal. Nvidia is dumping, good short signal. Yes is dumping, good short signal. And over here also we have Tesla, good short signal. Okay, so we're looking for a bearish market, push down. Rejection from the VWAP. So we had the rejection over here, VWAP, add a little bit more, holding short, target 246. We need to see the continuation of the trend on NQ. Okay, this is the hourly chart. Now we're going to move this into the 50-minute chart. And these are all the plays that we had this morning. So we had a good short over here in NQ, Amazon breakdown, Nvidia breakdown, Tesla over here, also the FTSE MIB. This is Tesla on the 5 minutes. This is NQ still rejecting. This is Nvidia still rejecting. There's a little bit of bounce. Morning team. Okay, so let's look at the plan over here. First of all, let's fix our Bookmap. Okay, so we can see the levels. We started from Tesla. Tesla short bias this morning over here. Okay, so until we stay below 260, 261, we are looking to short. Okay, quindi for the Italian traders andrò all'open short su Tesla. Okay, so I will be looking for the short play over here. Okay, continuation. I like the support over here at around 255, 256. If we break this, we're gonna go 244, 245, all right? So we have a short term trend, bearish. You can see that the band are all bearish over here. This is fading, okay? So this is the longer band, medium band, short-term band. Over here, these are the J lines. This one over here, the fastest, is the 14 and 17. This is the 729, and we're crossing the downside. So I'm looking over here for a bearish momentum. Okay, so we're gonna see over here a downtrend. At the open, my A plus setup will be shorting Tesla, looking also for puts 250 weekly. So short play on Tesla. Still holding the position, small position pre-market, but still holding it. This is NQ. So this morning we had the early over here, 6 o'clock New York time, which actually is my 12 o'clock Italian time. So we shorted over here. This is the system that giving a trend line break, and you can see the rejection of the band. This is the other rejection that we had over here on this J lines. Okay, so from 470 all the way down over here. Okay, so now I'm expecting to see NQ breakdown. If NQ breaks down, Tesla will break more. We're looking for the first target over here, 19,260, but my level of support is 19,200. Okay, so I'm looking for ideally this level over here, team. This is on NQ. NVIDIA. NVIDIA, beautiful. As we say in Italy, bellissimo. Beautiful. And explain why. Trend break over here. Perfect trend break. So below this this line over here, okay, so we're below the hourly J lines. This is the first thing. So the trend is bearish. We can also see over here an hourly chart, right? We're like fading. So we are below this this major band over here. This is bearish. So I'm staying bearish. And then I'm looking for a trading pattern, all right, for the downside. And trend line break came over here. Rejection of this trend line, so this is our entry 109, second level to enter, third level to enter. You can see also our lines over here to cross. They tell you you can start adding to the position, and good fader right now till 107.50. So plan over here, if the market will continue to fail, we're looking for a short major play. Okay, then we have also, this is for the major plan. Okay, so Tesla, NQ, NVIDIA, we're looking for a short. Also, there's Amazon and more. If the market will bounce, of course, it will reverse the position or stay out. We're looking at IBG. So IBG is a stock that we traded this morning. IBG over here is interesting. I'm looking for a level over here, 180 or plus $2, ideally $2.30 to short. Okay, so I want to see if we're gonna get to the 185 the open and stuff in short, or if we're gonna get 230 in short. This morning over here with an accumulation, you can see at the J line, so this blue line, these green arrows are where you can start actually looking for a long play, especially this cup over here. Volume over here is pretty good, 2 million plus. And then you can see that right now it's getting to this pre-market high. If we break, I'm looking for 230. Okay, so that will be my ideal level. IBG over here, I'm gonna look for a pattern to short, not long right now. SBFM, a lot of overhead resistance. So yesterday I had a trader who asked me what is overhead resistance. Well, you can see that in this area over here, we had a lot of spikes, so into the 340, 350. Some volume was traded over here into this $3, $3.30, 350. This volume over here around 3, also some over here more at 320. So we have like some bag holders, so we have like some volume resistance in this area, okay, of 320, 330. The stock tends to extend and then fail, extend and then fail. Even over here extends and then fails. So this morning we started a short position into the 364 over here. I alerted this in the room. Several traders taking the play with us. We covered partial over here. Now we're holding, and ideally we're going to add more short into the 355, 360. All right, so we're looking for this play. Another one is CIDU. CIDU right now is SSR. Is pretty tricky. So this morning came over here, SSR, we short into the 175, came back down to the 150, we covered because you can see again the hourly J lines. And then over here, exhaustion. So these arrows over here give an exhaustion. CDO also, you can see, gave exhaustion to on Bookmap exactly into this heat map over here at 190ish. Okay, you can see over here 190ish, and then they start selling from there. Remember, this is SSR, so you have to short on the ask, and you know, good fader now to the 1 minute daily. I'm not looking to short on this unless I have another push to 185, $2, and for now waiting over here. We have WTF. I know what you're thinking. Don't think out loud. But this is a stock you can see yesterday came all the way up. Okay, we don't have a history on the stock. Over here we got to this $20 in rejection. Personally, I'm only looking if we can have a long play with high volume, and the only level to short for me will be 20 or maybe an extension over here to 28. I don't suggest newbies to trade something like this. Okay. Yeah, we had the Tesla news. Okay, always read the news. Perfect. So at the gate, as we said, we'll be looking for a trade on IBG, on SBFM to add, on Tesla. Ideally, we're looking for short play, and Nvidia, and also NQ. All right, so we're gonna stick to these. This is the hourly chart. So this morning we had a major trend line break on Tesla. You can see now all the bands over here are for the short side, just like they were over here, right? When they're short, I'm looking to short a pullback. So if you look at this area, we have a pullback over here, right? I think this doesn't really work like this, so we're gonna put a background, no, and border, I'm gonna put this. Okay, so you can see here, right? We had a failed pullback into the J-lines. That's my short play. And then this morning again, came over here. Okay, then they dump over here in news. This was the news at 9 o'clock. Deliveries is 336K versus 390 estimate, and it flushed down. But you can see both over here areas for short. And also I like this because it came exactly with this, over here there's a major soak. I'm gonna show you what is a soak. Okay. All right, so you can see the price is getting over here into the almost a soak. It didn't really touch the 363 and 50s. News hit, boom, started like dumping over here, more than 10 points over here to the downside, and I still believe there's gonna be like an unwind. So this is gonna be a good short play for the team this morning. So that is gonna be our short play. Nvidia the same. So we had this major trendline break. We were watching before on the 5-minute chart. You can see also the J-lines over here are fading. Okay, so they're all bearish. I'm looking for a fail of this level over here, support, this 107.50. If we fail, we're gonna go to 106.50 because that's the next level. So we're gonna put our levels. This is the first one. This is the second one over here. And then we're looking ideally for this 104. So these are the levels that I'm watching on Nvidia. Okay, so short play, I'm looking for this. Let's look at Amazon. So the market even here is bearish. Again, what I'm looking to trade when we have pullbacks into this area, when I have pullbacks into this area, you can see over here. So this for me is not really a picture perfect because it happens all the time. So you can see here, that's a short. Here there's a short. These plays last from half of day or even a couple of days. Okay, so all these are short plays. Okay, all plays on Amazon. Is a clear team. Okay, so all these plays over here, they're good shorts. This morning would be nice to have that pullback over there on Amazon. If you don't have that pullback, don't worry, because we're gonna look into the 5-minute chart. In the 5-minute chart, you can see that already this morning gave out here a 190.20 short play. This is a little bit more liquid this morning than others. So versus like Tesla or Nvidia or NQ. So I'm not really looking to trade Amazon as first one, but I'm gonna stay, as I said, more on Nvidia, NQ, and also Tesla. Okay, now time to pass to the NQ. So for the futures traders, I know my friend Scott Pulsini, as I said, we're organizing also a podcast together. We had one like a couple of weeks ago. He's gonna be with me around the 14th, I think. So we're gonna go over like his life, his story, and some of his trading using also the MBO on Bookmap and more features. This is NQ, so everybody can trade NQ, or if you don't have a futures account, you can simply go with the Qs or SPY if you prefer the SPY. So looking at the TFs. First of all, over here we had a pullback. Okay, this is a 50-minute chart. You can look even the 15 minutes. There we go. 50-minute chart. All right. So even over here, what levels I'm watching? I'm watching levels of pullback. You can see here doesn't work, but here works pretty good. Here more, here more. And this morning it simply cracked and faded. I referred to a lower time frame. So I'm looking at the 5 minutes entries. Short over here, you can see breakdown of the trend line. This is our short strategy. Breakdown of the band over here. Short into this band. This is a 14 and 17. Okay. And we're looking for unwind. And then over here, short play on this and short play on this. Okay, now you should be able to hear me, traders, also on Discord. Let me know if it works. Okay. All right, perfect. So that was an excuse to make you watch the YouTube and give us like a like. So I appreciate you that you're over here every Wednesday. So for who didn't listen on Discord, and even I took 2 coffees today, so it's strange. So the first thing I do is always I check on my plans the 60-minute chart, okay? And I have what I call a J lines 1, 3, and 5, right? So 3 different J lines, okay? One is a short, one is medium, one is long. So for example, you can start looking over here, just like this level, how we perfectly reject. Then for example, we get this level, how perfectly we reject. Then we get the pink level and how perfectly we reject. Okay, so you can have these in confluence with Bookmap and Fibonacci for taking positions. NQ this morning gave this beautiful trend line break. So I passed from the 60-minute chart back to the 50 minutes. We can see over here now those trend line breaks that we love, right? And as soon as we break the trend line, markets coming down. Yes, also futures, everything, and this is a beautiful short play. I'm looking at 5 minutes for the timing of entries. So we can see one day over here making higher lows, second day making higher lows. And then over here, early pre-market, we have this pennant, okay? More than a wedge, this looks like a pennant. You can see that the J lines are bearish. So the blue below the yellow and the pink, so the 1 below the 3 and the 5. This blue is a 14 and 17 EMA on the 1 minute, on the 5 minutes, pardon. And then I'm looking to short over here exactly into this point. Okay, so I will align this point often with fib levels or even with Bookmap to see if I have over there a level to short. And over here, again, another trade setup. And then over here, another trade setup. Okay, so it's not only I see a pullback and I want to trade it, I want to see a setup. I want to see a play with also confluence of Bookmap and everything. By the way, thank you very much this morning and every day for the help of C. Wilkins, Trent, and all others that are supporting us, calling trades and looking at scanners. That's very, very useful for the traders in the room. This morning was basically been having over here a trader. Okay, so this morning, basically this is what my team made. So we had a morning on different stocks over here. We're holding a position over here on Tesla for the short play. So small position to start, and we're holding SBFM. We're holding over here a little bit on CNTM. And what I do is I have a trading academy over here in Italy. We're actually teaching traders. Last week I had 2 traders, week before 5 traders. We're working now next week also with one of the most important, like I would say, academies in Italy for trading, so you finance, and we're gonna promote even more events with Bookmap and webinars for even seminars if I can also in Italy to make you come over here, have some good food and trade together. So we're looking for this morning a market that fails at least, but always have a plan B, because right now my idea is, okay, we're gonna look for short plays, all right? I'm looking what? I'm looking for short. But imagine everybody's looking for short, everybody's looking for a breakdown, and maybe we have a fake breakdown on the liquidity level over here on NQ and goes all the way up. So I'm not sticking to the short position. I'm going to reverse my position, okay? So until we are below practically this blue band, I'm short. My favorite is NQ, Nvidia, and Tesla. Secondary, ES and Amazon. Amazon, for example, this morning had a little bit of too much not liquid scenario, so I don't like to trade something pre-market with no liquidity. Okay, that's my major point. Okay, let's go back over here. So I like to keep these charts very simple because they give you the structure, they give you the scenario that you want to trade, they give you the setup. Then I have this other template, a little bit more advanced. So this is both we're going to release with the website. So team is working a lot on that. And we're talking about IBG this morning. So this is the trade that we alerted. First of all, this was pushing with all these bands. Okay, so you can go short and long. You short simply when you start seeing these exhaustion. These are exhaustion bar called a JTrader exhaustion. We'll say we coded this to see when they exhaust the volume. In this bar, you can see that we exhaust the volume, and the volume below over here is lower. Okay, so you can short over here. When it goes back up, you simply cut your position. And then we can see over here this exhaust. So we short this play, it come back down, and over here we get out. Now we're waiting the gate, so I'm looking for 180 through or 230 to short. Okay, so IBG, I'll be looking for a short idea. Okay, so let's see if IBG will be interesting to short, but I'm not longing over there. I'm not longing unless I have a setup that I love. So this is the setup for me to long. Okay, so if I have this, I'm gonna be longing. If instead I have this and this, I'm gonna be shorting. Okay, makes sense. We can do this, and this is basically the play. All right, so we have always the idea, my idea based on strategy of IBG or on the over at 155, 160 too long, or extension 185 to end fail and lower high short. Is it clear, traders, what this means? Okay, is it clear, all of this, right? So I want that you have a perfect strategy to trade today. So IBG, seed over here is an SSR, so be very careful on how you treat CDU. The only levels for me is going to be around $2. This we can cancel right now. If you see those levels on my charts, the black lines are fib levels, okay? So you can see the 61, 50, 38, 23 percentage of retracement and more. Now we're gonna pass into SBFM, and I have Bookmap over here. I know that a lot of traders on this, we've been holding this morning short. We got the short over here, 364 alerted. We covered here more than half. We held over here, risking this high. It's been paying now, but I would like over here to see a push to 340, 350. We have over here in SBFM some liquidity stack at 335. I would love to see a push a little bit higher, exhaustion of the move, and then fill. Even over here, the strategy came with this short on extension. You can see that it was very extended from this band. So I like when we have those extensions. And then we align simply the 5 minutes with the 1 minute. You can see that peak over there. So that became the short play that we want, okay? So this was the alert this morning. And this alert came with Bookmap. We shared the process. We got this on the live screen share, actually on the live Discord room. And we're looking for SBFM for a fill. I'm looking over here at stats of the company if you didn't see. So I don't have previous history on this for gaps above 30% in the last 3 years, traded at least 2 million volume. We know that as a microflow company, so around 2 million, very small market cap. But what I can do is go check on the daily chart for, levels where we have resistance. And this morning we're looking at this resistance over here into the 340, 350. You can see it's a major technical resistance. When the price actually pushed into this area and then they dumped it, okay? So it means that at that area we have some sellers. All right? Yeah. So what I'm using is a 60-minute chart, daily of course, but 60-minute chart, 50-minute chart, and 5-minute chart. Okay, so let's see if the market will be staying short. We're gonna look for a short play, and then we're gonna start. All right, team. So Tesla, we're holding Tesla. We want to see 245 on Tesla, ideally 235. Okay, so Tesla, if market will fail, then looking to add to position for 245, 246 TP. Okay, so take profit. Using 50-minute chart on Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon, NQ, ES, plus 5-minute chart confirmation. Right? Okay. SBFM, I think a little bit of moving over here. I think we can have a little bit of pop. Please don't tell me IBG will fail right now because I will be a little bit disappointed. If we see traders gaps, please alert, okay? Also wanted to tell you again, we posted the link into the YouTube where you can try our room for $50 for 2 weeks. You can see how we trade, the strategy. You can have access to the trading room, to the live screen share, to the course and everything for only $50. So we make this to show you the room, what it is, and talk with moderators or traders inside. We trade large caps, small caps, futures, but you can also do this on your preferred market. So you'll learn the patterns, for example, futures on the Italian market and more. And then we have after the $50 for 2 weeks, you have a discount for the yearly for $9.49. Okay, so we have 2 minutes to go. One minute to go. As usual, I repeat it, I read always the disclaimer. The lessons we do on Wednesday are for educational purpose only through Bookmap. So don't treat this like an investment advice, okay? So be very aware market is risky, you're risking your capital. So you have to be aware of all the, I would say, the possible losses that you can occur. So treat this only like an educational day where you start learning the strategy and you learn also how to read the order flow. All right, 30 seconds to go. So as usual, when the 9:30 opens, you will see a big burst in volume. What I suggest is that newbies stay away for the first 5 minutes from trading. For who is more advanced, then of course you can manage this volatility. But in Qs over here is fading, so we'll see if it is going to continue to fail. Very nice over here. Under signal to short in Tesla, we would like to see a more in line. All right, open over here. So let's see if we're gonna pop a little bit on SBFM.
IBG, SBFM, SPWH, and one more.
SBFM over here looking for a short, 346, 345. Loaded the both, tight risk. Want to see over here a lower high. Still no sellers as I want. So a lot of volume over here for now, SBFM. Tesla's fading 252, that's good. Okay, so very good, 315. Covering over here, 315 more. So I like over here the open when we have these plays is pretty fast. This is my team over here taking that play, and you can see the entry on that Bookmap. So SBFM killer from my team this morning. Tesla over here playing good, so we're short on Tesla. Okay, so very good on this SBFM for now. CNTM over here, we're covering more from the pre-market. So we had CNTM. This was a trade that we alerted in pre-market. I'm going to put over here instead of CDU. This is CNTM. And this is how we traded. So I alerted for all the team short at 120. Some covers of here 105, 082. So you can see the team how is trading this. Okay, so we had already two patterns over here working pretty good. Tesla, let's hold. NQ over here bouncing a little bit. So if we have a rejection from 370, we're gonna short big. And I like the Nvidia breakdown over here for the over under. So Nvidia is a good short play. I put also over here, traders, the Tesla. Okay, so we can see Bookmap on Tesla. We want to see below 250, right? If anybody over here is on Tesla, I suggest you to take out just a little bit of partial to take a profit a little bit. So this is how the team over here this morning traded Tesla. So getting the short, risking that 260, now 252, okay? And you can see this is with our trading strategy. So let's see if this is going to continue. The point that I don't like in this case is the fact that NQ is holding and breaking this high, so it's giving like a reversal pattern. So be careful, because if the market is coming up, we have to close all our positions, and we definitely need to get out from Nvidia. We need to get out from Tesla. All right. I don't like NQ pushing over here. So if you short it, for example, in Nvidia, exactly the day lines, okay, with a big heat map over here, then you can put your stop break even. We have CNTM pushing from the J lines, so you can see how they're working. CNTM pushing from J lines, that's the level, for example, where you want a long. IBG is fading, Tesla is pushing, so be careful on Tesla.
TCRT.
Nvidia over here now is reversing as well as NQ,
USG.
so market reversal pattern for now on Nvidia and NQ. Don't short, long position. Possibly a secondary push over here on SBFM, okay? SBFM secondary push, so we can get through there again. So we're looking for what level again? 355, 360, right, team? So that is the long play on QNTM, CNTM. You can see long at J lines. Where exactly? This is the dip. 0.85 right now is up 20%. Okay, so that's your long play on a CNTM. Okay, start watching over here. Still we have buyers. Want to watch a 360 shortish on our friend over here, SBFM. Start a position into the 348s. Let's see if we can unwind over here. So 348s for a short play. Meanwhile, NQ is going up and Nvidia is going up and Tesla going up, giving that reversal. Okay, 348. Okay, get out over here partial at 340. Don't risk more than the 355-ish, sorry. Okay, 342. Get out a little bit more. We'd like to see over here now dump. If we dump over here, we stay for $3. Okay, so hold position on SBFM. Risk now 348 break even. And long play on NQ and Nvidia, working pretty good. So that's the reason why I said risk break even. It's beautiful if you listen to the plays and learn how to do it. You can see the bursting volume, so this is not a short play. Wait. Above 355-ish. Still pushing. If we stop at 360 and it goes down, this will be a fast flush. Look over here, team. The beautiful push on NQ, Nvidia, and Tesla, okay? So you can see the system over here giving reverse 50, reverse 50. It's all automatic. And it tells you to simply get into the trade. Reverse 50 on all of these. I put over here a 1 minute chart. SBFM, you can see what a burst. So we're looking for 4. Okay, so perfect risk management. I said risk break even, and I hope you did it. You can see over here on Q you had a long J-line C, and over here in Nvidia J-line C. Okay, so you had these longs plays for the reversal. Short over here, 360s. You could risk very small, like 360 as well. So we want to see over here if the market will simply start dumping on this lower high. If not, you cut 364, 365 the most. 359, 363. We stay short until we are below 365, okay? So 363. Seems like IBG opened. There we go. So we have sellers over here jumping, and you can see that exhaustion, right?
CNTM.
So we're long on NQ, long on Nvidia, Tesla. I don't know if you took it. CNTM, we had a long play over here, and this is our golden zone, all right? So again, shorting 367, 365-ish. So 367 risk, high golden zone, 370-ish. We're looking for a dump play over here. I think we can dump very good. So let's see if we can dump over here. High chance of dumping big. CNTM going to level 140, ideally too short. Careful, because look this how it happens on the tape, right? So you have SBFM, they brought it down to support, they soaked over here support on Bookmap, and then they push it back up. Our risk is around 370. We're holding for 320, so we're holding for a major paycheck. There's a high chance we're gonna dump. Yes, there's a high chance we're gonna dump. All right, so patience, short the right levels, NQ and Nvidia sell half because we have the 5-minute Zalens. NQ Nvidia sell half, so exit half, 5-minute Zalens. This is my buddy. What are you saying, buddy? Thank you, BSFM. He made 1875. Well, good. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Very good. Okay, I think we can have over here a little bit of unwind. Let's see if we can dump a little bit more. We need to fill this 350s. CNTM is getting over here also the short play, okay, or at 125 or 140. Bounce over here on the IBG. Come on, dump, 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 dump. Boom, 340, 340. I hope you love me. Cover partial 347s, 345 filled. Boom. Oh, there we go. I love you very much. And there we go. Boom, 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 boom. So we are short from the 365-ish, 320, and we had the killer. Okay. Hope you got this. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you simply played it well. So SBFM 365 alerted into 323, massive short play. Boom. Okay, team, is it clear how we traded it? Okay, so I'm gonna make a little bit of recap. So at the gate, we had the play over here at 330. You see 330 because I'm in Italy. So we went into this 350-ish. We went to this area over here, 350-ish, where I had this level of resistance pre-market, okay, the first bar. And we actually shorted this. You can see 345. This is my team, okay, using the strategy over here. They're using the level. They're using Bookmap, so they were risking 355-ish, shorting to 345, 346, 344, and dumping to 314. So exactly into the Zalens over here. It came back up. Then we alerted again over here at 365, not working, cut 370, and then we were short around 365 for the dump. And again, this dump came, if you look good, once we had a new big seller over here, I would say making a wall of sellers, okay? So tapping over here, the price action, and then dump, okay? So this was amazing. Hope you got it. Anybody took it? JC took it, Olivier took it. Okay, very good, guys. Okay, very, very good.
TCRT. CGNT. CGNT.
So this is exactly where we give the short play.
TCRT.
And that is our target, the first major target. So pretty good, right? Hope you enjoyed this. It's nice to see when the market is really reacting to your strategy good. Yeah, well done, team. All right, so let's pass to another one over here. So we can see in Q. So I wanna go over this play because it's simply amazing how the system is working for when we have the reversal. So over here we have the alert for long play. You can see that it tells you how to take the long play. And then we have over here confirmation of long. And on the 1 minute, we have even earlier the reversal, okay? So on the 1 minute, you can stay with the 5. I think it's easier for the majority of the traders. So we have this long play. Confirmation of the long is over here. And then this is where you buy, okay? If you need to ask questions or ask anything about how the strategy and the order flow work good together, let me know. With the template that I'm gonna release, buddy, in the next I don't want to say in the next weeks, as soon as the website is ready, okay? I want to see over here this morning in Q and Bitcoin. Let's put it here in 5 minutes. Beautiful.
TCRT.
Beautiful, Davide.
CRVO.
So IBG is not done, okay? Anybody is looking at IBG with me? Hold your position on SBFM, right? So I will like 230, 230 IBG. Think we can get play until there. What do you think, team? And what we have over here, we call this liquidity trap. So I want to explain you things so that you know how to trade these, all right? To me, it's important that you understand. So I would like to see over here 330 before taking this trade. Over here, all these reversals. so let's look at IBG. It's going to be then a 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes, yeah. Once we have these reversals, Tesla is an example. The first major target is this 5 minute Ziggles, right? So that is a first major target. We have CNTM over here. I'm going to put back on Bookmap. Remember, this is a small cap. So over here we go to see CNTM. All right. So we have a 28 million float. Key levels over here, ideally 140, 150. So CNTM 140, 150 too short, or high of the day liquidity trap. Right, so we're gonna be looking for those levels. If they occur, if they're gonna give some good plays, we can trade it. Why not, right? Why not? Let's push in over here, break. Let's see the break, the break, the break. So over here, watching this 127 for a short play, starter short, 127, risk in 130, very tight risk. Remember SSR. So the target is going to be 0.95 for risk, 0.95 for risk, 130. Liquidity area, 130. If we break, then 140, 150 level. Not long here. Pay attention over here to the tape. They're increasing the speed of the tape, so careful if we break the 130. Always finger on the play. All right. So what is the idea over here? Idea is that we had a fake breakout that at 130 over here, we're gonna have a dump. What is the idea on CNTM? That it is gonna push higher. What is the idea on Tesla? It's gonna continue higher with NQ if it breaks NQ, the hourly channel, so this band over here, and NVIDIA as well. Okay, always ask yourself what is gonna be the idea, what is gonna be the plan, what is gonna be the setup. And there we go. Okay, CNTM breakout, so immediately you have to stop. This is going to go higher. I think 1 minute or something to IBG. See if it fills that pre-market high around 125, 126 to get a short play. A good important pass in trading is that you don't have to trade everything. You trade what is an A+ setup. Okay, IBG. It's going to open in 30 seconds. Let me know, team, if you're going to look at IBG. You're going to be crazy volatility at the gate. We'd love to see an extension of 230. This can push still strong. So eyes on this. Okay, this is good to see over here. A small cap halted, high volume this morning, and this can really push strong. Okay, 190, 190, you can see here. IBG. Super high volume. short at 190, risking few cents. Okay, 170, boom, halted. So hope you enjoyed this part of trading. This is what my team is doing over here. Falling here, break even, push 190, short, right away stop, and then we added 19, and then we're looking for this one fail. Okay, so IBG fail. CNTM is still pushing. You can see still higher highs and higher lows, right? So this is our short over here. So we have an average of I believe, let me see what he's doing. 188, yeah. So over here, 188. So I'm teaching traders over here how to day trade, mentor them. Some traders from San Marino, some traders from Italy. We have this trading academy. It's, you know, almost all full for the entire year. This year it won't be in the States for the Wall Street usual seminar or in Denver, and I will be staying over here because we're receiving a lot of academy traders over here. Okay, so let's look back at CNTM. I want to see over here what is doing CNTM. CNTM, I'm gonna wait. It's not giving me that trend line break. It's not giving me any particular signal right now that it's gonna be a short, or it's not a perfect setup. So I must be aware of this. The 135 over here had some heat map. So unless I was trading over here 132, I'm not gonna trade it over here, right? So what I'm looking is more this pattern. So it's more like a fail and a push over here, and then from this level over here, I want to see this unwind. So if we have a retest of this area, I can actually trade it. I'm not trading, but I'm explaining over here to members what they do, what to do. So over here we had this morning Tesla reversal. We said on Bookmap, beautiful V pattern, and it's going very strong. So don't look to short this. The volume is incredibly big. Okay, so again, what I want to explain over here is the combo, okay, of Bookmap and Tesla. So I think this is the best opportunity to explain. Okay, so we can actually do this. We can actually do this over here. So let's make this happen. I don't know how to say. So big support, right? So we have over here. This is, I think, is so important, and
TCRT.
this is so important, right? So major buyer. And right here, we're gonna put again major buyer. So we can see how Bookmap together with the strategy is working. Okay, I hope this makes sense. I'm doing this for you to make understand how to line more things together. Okay, so Bookmap and the play over here on Tesla for our strategy. Chris, you are on ICCT. Wow, beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Also, this rejection of the $3. Wow, amazing. I think this was a pretty good session with a lot of opportunities, especially in the large caps land. Sorry, IBG over here is coming down, so it's only about over here right now, taking a little bit of profit. Pay yourself. I think this is the play that we want, right? And I think it's pretty good to understand that we need to trade at the right moment, not trading when something is not there. And also, I repeat, trade the setups when they are actually working. Don't trade setup that you don't have back tested. I'm looking over here CNTM. So this is, I want to share what one of my students did. I think it's the best way over here to trade it, even if there were some errors. We saw the spike, and this morning I alerted the first short because this was $1. So I told him get out, and then another attempt over here. So 2 small scratches, break even, a small win, first good win. Why? Because in this case the market was going up, right? And this is the first lower low that we had, lower high that we had, right? So over here we had you can see market was actually going up, market was actually going up, and then market was going up, so making our highs. So we started looking at what I'm looking at example on CNTM. So we had this trendline break, and then we had a pullback. So I alerted this short, and we got this short, and the last remaining part we got out over here. We had over here right away a feeler, so this is very, very small. We didn't want to cover because we were looking for this to unwind, right, a little bit more. It didn't, so we kept that feeler. Market came up, and after the halt we got in, sorry, get out, and then alerted the play at 190. So it took the 190, first target 150. If now we will fail to 120, we're not gonna take anything. No, actually we're gonna take 1/3 out because it's a major support, also fib level. And then if we're gonna go $1, we're gonna stay in with $1. Okay, is a clear team, as you know, as this was actually traded and everything.
TCRT.
And then I will say plays like this instead make your day. So I want to explain a little bit about SBFM, also using Bookmap. I think it's we need to go over the plays and show the good things and the bad things, and what you can do to improve a little bit more. So this is more like scalping it. I used to scalp, now I don't scalp much anymore. This is a trader that I'm mentoring, and I got it over here. This is a nice almost 5-figure trade for the morning. So I'm gonna actually try to show how to use this, and this was a killer, actually was really a killer day for him. So the most important over here is that you follow me with the price action. So we had a higher high, and it stuffed. We shorted, we covered the dip, and then it stuffed again. We shorted, covered the dip. This was good because every single time we shorted, right away the trade was working. If it didn't work right away, we stopped and then we traded. So like over here, we stopped and then we traded short after the stuffy, and it came down. We added a stupid thing, and very small, and we got out a little bit more over here. And then we held for the gate because our level was to retrade this over here. Remember, at the gate, what happened? We had this push into this heat map that we covered 345, and I alerted this in the room. Remember, I said 350, 355 stop and short over here, add more, and then take a big load out. And then over here, in full size out, it started pushing. We treated this a little bit too low, so I want over here that it got over here a little bit of spikes in 370. But we had this heat map now 375, 370, so we were getting protected here. Our system over here gave us the short setup 365. Remember my alert, and then we get out over here partial, we get out partial, we get out over here 281, and now we're holding this for 235. Okay, is it clear? Trade the process. I'm trying to explain, the best how you can trade these plays and how you can make money from trading like a sniper over here. So I hope this was clear.
TCRT.
SBFM, brother, beautiful. This is the breakdown. So I think that took a start. So like this, maybe you can understand better. Right. Okay, let's go back over here. So ICCT came down. We got over here Tesla. So we're looking for CNTM if we're gonna have any play over here this weekend cancel. So we have SBFM, IBG. Right, so we're gonna right over here. SBFM hold, IBG hold, Tesla, NQ, rejection from hourly J lines, CNTM watch 125 for potential short play. So we're gonna look at CNTM. I'm sorry. We're gonna look at CNTM. So we're gonna put Bookmap up over here, and we have some supply into the 135-ish. We said before we're looking for this play, right? So let's see if this play, yeah, let's see. So you want to talk about Tesla? Don't ask me, ask John S. Mentor student, 4-figure trade. I came to the academy since 3 years. He's trading full time. Dip long and dip long over here. So amazing trade, brother. Beautiful. This is really exactly the reclaim of the J lines and curve with the J lines and step to the upside. So amazing the way to trade is. And you can see we had already the rejection CNTM, so no play. Okay, this is missed. Yeah, CNTM, I missed it, guys. Okay. So my bad over here. All right, so let's go over questions if we have them. So what we're doing is, yeah, we're holding IBG, we're holding SBFM. Personally, I'm not on CNTM. Personally, I'm mentoring traders over here. NQ, we had another dip long just right now. So I'm gonna go over this. Right now, I'm not screen sharing NQ on Bookmap, but this is a play that I always look at. So when I see these arrows, and you see also that we have the blue arrow right into that band over here, which is the blue band is the J-Lens one. That's my favorite level to short. Sorry, the favorite level too long. Pardon, my bad. So this is our another confirmed long play, and I use dips into Bookmap. Okay, so NQ long play setup today. But I would say very good from team. SBFM is doing a little bit of curl back into the 315, 320, so we can have maybe a J-line rejection. We'll see. So if now over here SBFM, SBFM over here, we can even add a little bit 315, 314, because this is a good level to add short to the position. So we're looking for these plays over here to always add to the position. You can see that we have a key level. We have our, what we call the J lines over here. Okay, J line rejection, so I like it. Thank you guys for sharing the charts, sharing a lot of help. So everybody, I really appreciate that. Hello all. Okay, so I think we did we started like at 9 o'clock. Hope it was a good session, so you could see what we've been doing in the room. So we start early, first of all, from a 60-minute chart. This is our first way to go, analyze the market. We had a short idea, but as we said, even on a short idea, always have a reversal play, because in case things are not working, and we were pretty, I would say, on point on this. Okay, in case the market is not working for the short, we have to go a reversal. After the 60-minute chart, I step to the 50-minute chart. What it means that on setups like this is the Italian index, all right? I'm looking for what? I'm looking for a trend line break with the J-lines, but when they reverse, I'm then looking for a long. And then I stick to more, I would say, structured template, which is this, which is the 5-minute chart. So for now, we're holding IBG, SBFM. I had over here this morning a trader. Next Friday, we're gonna have 2 traders, actually from Samarino and also Pierre. So see you back on next Wednesday. Remember that we're sharing, and you can reach out if you wanna try the room for 2 weeks, $50 for 2 weeks coupon. We share it in the room, but you can reach out also to me. And then after that, you have the discount for the yearly. This gives you access to everything in the room, and also a big discount with this template, which is a trading system actually, is coming out in the next months. All right, thank you very much, traders. Love you all, and keep up the good work, risk management, discipline. All right, so pretty good day for the traders in the room. Thank you very much.